Welcome guys, today I have for you a Kellenberger Model 600U wired for 440 volts. This is a universal machine, so a lot of the components do swivel. Being our workhead right here does swivel if I have it unlocked. Currently don't have it unlocked, but it's a mixture of this pin and the pin in the back. Lift them up and you're able to spin that freely. And then we could spin our head over here by unlocking these two levers, along with one down here. And then you could go ahead and freely move this head so you could get to the ID spindle in the back. I currently don't have it set up right now as we don't have a belt, but this is the spindle. And if we want to take a walk right around the back of the machine, I'll go ahead and show you where it goes. In the back of the machine, you'll see the little holder for our spindle. It'll point out that side and the belt would be driven right over here. Go ahead, close that up for you so you don't have to see the belt. This machine is sitting on 4-inch risers, as you can see. 4-inch risers for everything all the way around. Let me just move this out of the way before we start anything. And we do have a on-off converter button, and this is going to be the power for our workhead over there, which I'll demonstrate very shortly. Everything's really nicely labeled on this machine so you could reference the book and know where you're at and how to do everything. We do have a couple grinding options, being a plunge or a pick feed. Machine does come equipped with spark out, dwell settings for both left and right, table speed, and a couple other in-feed settings over there. And this is what's going to cause us to bring our head in and out or start our cycle. With all that being said, let's go ahead and start our hydraulics. And normally when I lift this switch up right now in the position that it's in, that this workhead should turn on, but since the conveyor is not on, it won't turn on. So let's go ahead, retract that, and turn on the converter. You can hear the motor running over there. And now when I flip this switch, our workhead goes. This is going to be the speed, the variable speed for that head. As you can see, you can bring it down to more or less a stop. Sorry about that, we were in the middle of a cycle. So you can bring this up all the way to about 300 RPM, 400 RPMs. We do have two different feed modes. We do have a fine and a coarse, and this is going to be how much our machine is going to feed in per pass. Right now I do have the machine as a pick setting, so every time it hits this dog in the middle, it will feed in. Corresponding to however much I have this dialed down. This is going to be your 0 stop. And this right here underneath the tag will be a quick acceleration, your actual feed, or you could interrupt the feed right there. And you also do have a little pick counter feed right here. So one more time, I'm just going to show you the traverse cycle before we get on down to the plunge cycle. It's essentially going to be the same thing, so you can set up how much you want to feed in over here. Once it hits at 0, you could turn on the spark out counter to whatever you'd like. So you could go ahead and dwell for a couple seconds. As you noticed up here, this does come with a built-in dresser for the wheel. Talk about wheel, let's go ahead and turn that on as well. So we did finish our quick cycle. As you can see, our head's still running. Very nice, quiet spindle. As you can see over here through this window, we do have oil flowing through nicely. And again, this is going to be the built-in dresser for your machine. So we can go ahead, we could choose whether we want to have this machine feed on the left or right just by swapping this over, or if you want to do manual, or lastly, the straight plunge. So we're going to do the plunge, and it's going to be a very quick cycle for you. So we're going to run that a couple times. It's going to go into a small spark out. And then just like that, it'll back itself out. Demonstration purposes, I'm going to let this run one more time for you. In the back of the machine, it does come equipped with a coolant tank. There are 4 total pieces to this machine, being the electrical cabinet to the left, coolant tank, along with a hydraulic tank as well in the back of the machine. Run this one more time. If you'd like to see this under power, feel free to reach out to us. We're available down in Harrison, New Jersey. And that basically sums it all up. Again, this is going to be the Kellenberger 600U wired for 440 volts. Thank you very much.